Looking for the cereal, looking for the cereal. I got my Quaker oatmeal, This for the Quakers. This for the Quakers, y'all. I'm chilling, I ain't on nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just figured some stuff out. Hey, you know how you crack a card? You gotta write it under the card. Like you gotta write it up under the thing. You go in the bank, you write out the check number, and then you turn around and you pass it to them. And then what they do after you pass it to them, they turn around and give you the money. But the thing is, when they give you the money got serial numbers on it, right? So since the number got serial numbers on it, like serial numbers, like Captain Crunch, you know what I'm saying? Like since it got serial numbers on it, they basically can trace the transaction. They can trace the transaction to whatever. They can trace it just like this. These would be considered serial numbers. You know what I'm saying? To a transaction. You know what I'm saying? It's all electronics. So, you know, I'm just showing how they can robot you too. The Matrix, hefty storage slider. Okay. So basically, how you can track a transaction? Because basically, like, you can track a transaction through I'm looking for the milk. Like right now, I'm looking for the milk. That's how you track a transaction. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Ford supposed to ran off with $1 million. So that's how you track a transaction. Metallica. So I wonder how long I'll be able to. So yeah. And even if the people get away with it, he's saying it's paid for. He's saying whatever it is paid for. That's what he was saying. And she's laughing. She think it's funny. Where's the milk at? So yeah. I got these people following me around the grocery store all the fucking time. All the time, bro. So anyway, so basically, that's all I wanted to tell you. See, now he getting on the phone. He's saying he's about to tell on me that I just said that. You know, this is like, you know, I'm not lying about this shit. So yeah, contact me for content. I'm about to get out of here though. I wanted some more cereal. Maybe I go to the other store and get some cereal. But I'm getting the milk, grabbing the milk. That's a transaction. That's considered a transaction. The barcode. I got the barcode right here. 1010101. So boom. You know what I'm saying? And like, say for instance, like, Ziploc. You know, ain't nothing like money in the Ziploc bag on, You know what I'm saying? They be talking that shit. It's the cartel right here. It's the cartel, y'all. Just how the cartel move around money and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They crack cards. You know what I'm saying? It's the cartel. That's how they do it. Nudges. Look. I'm going to show y'all how they do it. You know what I'm saying? See? Got the Mexican bitch right here. Alright, cream bone. Hello. Yeah. See what I'm saying? That's what we're going up against, the cartels. They're not even supposed to be out here. They be scared of them. Don't be scared of them. They should be scared of you. They're not even supposed to be here. These fucking illegal aliens. Kleenex. That's how the fuck and she looking at me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to scare me. They always do that shit. Wet ones. That's advertising vagina. Wet ones. You know what I'm saying? That's how they do it. She's shaking her head like, yeah. That's how they do it now. Now she gotta turn around. What she was thinking about. See what I'm saying? She was thinking something. She wasn't thinking shit until I walked up and somebody signaled for her to start talking about that she was thinking about something. See, I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stupid at all. I'm far from stupid. I'm just walking through the fucking grocery store recording these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Where's the cereal? By the birthday department. By the see, I'm Mexican. You know what I'm saying? They're not even supposed to be out here. I'm gonna just get some more cereal. Life. That's called life. You know why? Because God and Mary and all that shit, that's in the Bible. That's called Jesus and shit. You know what I'm saying? And Michael. That's heaven. You know what I'm saying? They praying to God is the leader of the cartel. It's a movie called God. He's the leader of the cartel. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Member price. You gotta be a real member. You know what I'm saying? That's their you know what I'm saying? That's their way of saying you have to be a real member. You know what I'm saying? To get into the money crew. But do you want some chewy? Some shit we used to say when we was younger. All that shit is shit we used to say when we was younger. Chewy and shit. Cartoons and shit. But look, right? Look, right? Yeah, that's how you crack a card. And then when they give you the money is traceable by serial number. Like, did you say something? She thought he was talking to her, but it was me. Because I'm talking in my head and they trying to make it seem like I'm crazy or paranoid schizophrenic. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to make it like I'm paranoid schizophrenic or something. And they're looking all dumb, looking all crazy. Because these are some fucking robots. Some electrical beings. You know what I'm saying? Now the line is long. You see why the line is long, right? These people do drugs, right? Yeah, these people do drugs, bro. So anyway, so basically, these people do drugs. She's a cheater. That's why she jumped the line, because she's a cheater. It's to say that she's a cheater. It's an attack. It's to say that she's a cheater. You know what I'm saying? It's an attack on the mind. It's an attack on the mind. And that's how you crack a card, though. You basically, what you do is that's how you basically what you do is you write it out and then give it to the people. Write it out and then you give it to the people. Once you give it to the teller, then the bank teller is going to check the check and make sure that it's valid. And then they're going to give you the cash for it. All 20s. That's how you crack a car, and there's going to be, and that's how people turn into robots, because basically what's going on is the people have different login numbers and different numbers. It's like the dark web. People have like different, it's like Bitcoin and stuff like that. That's why the money is attached to the dark web and stuff like that. And that's how money works. You know, that's how money works. So basically, yeah, that's what we have going on. But yeah, people are robots, bro. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that's what you'll end up doing. You'll end up basically turning people will turn themselves into robots because they have an assignment. They have an assignment to do. After they get the money, then the other people that's how people are sending hits out through the bank. The banks are illegal. The banks, they have to call the Federal Reserve System to get their money. You know, they have to call the Federal Reserve to get their money. You know, on the back end of everything, why is this stuff even on the shelves right now? Do the Federal Reserve System know about this stuff being on the shelves? Do they know about Chips Ahoy? Do they know about Oreo? Do they know what Triscuit is? The Federal Reserve System. Do they know about these things? So basically, they'll get an assignment through the computer, and they have to compute the assignment, you know, and that's where these people get their thoughts from. They get their thoughts from God, and then they say the devil made them do it, and then they'll end up making God think that he's paranoid schizophrenic, because what they do is they try to put spells on God. Because what they do is they pray to God. So when you pray to God, what you're doing is you're actually like suing God. So you don't know how this stuff, because God is tied into the Federal Reserve System, and he's tied into the banks and stuff. He is the bank, you know, and they try to set up these false banks through him, and it doesn't work, because what it is that what they're committing fraud in his name. His name is Craig James Williams III. It's me. You know what I'm saying? So they're basically, what they're doing is they're trying to turn God into like a robot by making him think he's paranoid schizophrenic, and speaking around him and saying things and trying to put spells on him. And then they'll say they're sorry. But basically that's what's going on. The bank teller, it's a robot. It's called Big Boss T. That's the bank teller. You know, anytime you see the word T, you know, it's like Jesus. You know, it's like when he got crossed out. You know what I'm saying? They used T and time to speak to God, because God is supposed to be put up. You know what I'm saying? You know, because God is actual, because it's not God, it's Allah. You know what I'm saying? Which that's what my name spells. You know, Craig James Williams III spells Allah. You know what I'm saying? A-I-L-L-A. You know, which spells Allah. You know what I'm saying? And by I being 9, the ninth letter, by it being behind the L's, being behind the L's, which is the angels, that means heaven. That means 8, the 8th letter. You know, then you got Blackstone Security. He's Blackstone Security. You know, it has something to do with the Black P Stones, or BPS, which is B, paranoid schizophrenic, which he's not paranoid schizophrenic. You know, now speaking about myself in third person, it is Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving Thursday, and I'm just getting some cereal, some milk, and some oatmeal. I'm gonna put it on the floor because I figure I can do what I want. I'm gonna put it on the floor and I'm gonna kick it. Because they trying to kick it on Thanksgiving. Why do you think everybody in here on Thanksgiving? Because they trying to kick it. I ain't trying to record nobody. They trying to kick it though. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we doing. We go kick it. I'm just pushing it with my like that. And Sierra got a song called talk about some. You got on that Dolce and Gabbana. She said, you got on that Dolce and Gabbana. You know what I'm saying? It's the Matrix, bro. But that's how you crack a card, though, bro. You crack a card. I dreamed about it. I dreamed about cracking a card. Like, I dreamed about, like, people act like they doing something so slick. You know what I'm saying? Cracking cards and stuff. But you really not, though. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah. Kanika Jenkins. Yeah. People coming up missing. YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Which is your time. You know what I'm saying? It's your time. Then I know. I send people, then people scam me. You know? Tony Jenkins. People scam me. I don't know who that is. I'm just saying. At the end of the day, people scam me in my name. You know? 2300, 2000, JR, Arthur Lyles. Yeah. I indict people. I have private investigators, and I know that you all are cartel, and you all act like you don't want to pay me my money. You know what I'm saying? You want to be tough and a badass. Okay. Now he's trying a new line because I said that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's go. Because I'm the little guy of the cartel.
How you doing?
I'm good. You too?
You?
Yep. All right. It's all scam artists, bro. Cartel, they all scam artists. I'm like, yep. We're just the little guys, bro. That's how the cartel works, bro. All right.
1956.
All right. $19.56. EBT snap, $19.56. Putting in my PIN number. This is how you crack a card again. Approved. Approved. Approved.
You're awesome. Happy Thanksgiving.
Okay. Thank you. You too. Happy Thanksgiving. All right. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, sir. Happy Thanksgiving. They trying to kick it on Thanksgiving. They trying to kick it. And I got this guy. You see how he's keeping up with me? That's called Robot World. I'm in Robot World. Rapper World. See, he's shaking his head. How did he hear me? All right, you want $1 million? Another $1 million giveaway? Why not? $1 million reason, a million reasons to play. $1 million giveaway. You won $1 million. You won $1 million. It's completely legal. It's legal what I do. It's legal what I do. Hello. She said, I know. When you see someone touching her nose like that, that means I know. But yeah, so basically, yeah, these motherfuckers are robots. And so that's what happened. So, cause why are you telling me about like my so-called sister, Gabrielle Williams? Why are you telling me about why are you telling me about and all these names are in the Quran. You know what I'm saying? But why are you telling me, not all of them, but why are you telling me about, some 2000 that someone owes you for some fucking drugs or weed or whatever? That's getting in the way of God. You say you believe in God. I would not even deal with anybody that sells drugs or deals with drugs. I don't deal with drugs. I didn't teach you that. You know what I'm saying? As your brother. You know what I'm saying? Why would you deal with that? You know what I'm saying? But this is not, but yeah, that's called emotional intelligence. But yeah, basically what I'm saying is like yeah, that's how you crack a card though. But yeah, it has something to do with like Latin. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm something else. I'm not anybody's brother. You know what I'm saying? Anybody's twin, nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not nothing. I keep trying to tell y'all, they try to act like I'm crazy. Day Day was right. Day Day was right. When the lady at the store gave Day Day the money, and they gave the money to him instead of her, instead of to Gabby. That's how it's called hoodoo. That's why they tried to switch the money. They tried to switch it up and give. This is dealing with my money, so I don't care whose feelings get hurt. But that's to give it to. That's to switch the account and give it to someone else instead of giving it to the rightful owner, because I am the rightful owner of the account. It has nothing to do with Big Boss T or time or anything of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Because time does not have to have anything to do with money. And all the time, every time I speak to her, anytime she brings up money, she says Tony. And it's like the movie Scarface. It's all in the rap music. So it's not like I'm telling anyone in particular. But all I'm saying is, Tony Montana. And I'm supposed to be Sosa. Or what's his name? I'm sure she probably thinks that she's Chief Keef or something. She probably thinks that she's Chief Keef. By him being a Leo. She probably thinks that she's Chief Keef. But yeah, the cartel people teleporting people are nasty. These people, the cartel are fucking nasty as fuck, bro. Anytime it's dealing with family, that's dealing with sex. Anytime it's dealing with sex, that's fucking nasty. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to talk about sex out loud. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to tell people that you had sex or are having sex. That's nasty. That's disgusting.
Wait.
Sex is sacred. You know what I'm saying? All that sexy red ass shit. You know what I'm saying? All that coochie wet shit. You know what I'm saying? The shit is fucking nasty. You know? The shit is nasty. Anything dealing with family and, you know, I don't know, maybe Thanksgiving even has something to do with it. I'm just speculating here, I guess. I don't know. But maybe I should go get me a box of cigarettes. I'm stressed out at this point. You know what I'm saying? Family had you stressed out though. But it's not my problem. Whatever they go through, whatever people go through, they call themselves my family, that's not my fucking problem. You know, if you believe in God, put it in God's hands. But if they know you God and they use you to get shit, all these fancy cars and these big ass houses and shit, and call themselves Illuminati, you know what I'm saying? Because Allah is the only illuminator, and I am Allah, as my name spells Allah. I'm not just saying I'm Allah. My name actually says Allah. I woke up this morning and I realized it. Like, damn, I am Allah, even by name. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just saying it. But they hate Allah because they Christian. People hate Allah through time. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the rightful owner. So whatever they think they got, it's mine anyway. You know what I'm saying? The police know it. Everybody fucking knows it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody fucking knows it, bro. 21. Police drove past at 21 seconds. You know what that means? That means that that means something. Oh, 21 is how you watch. It's Black P Stone. It's Black Stone. Like Black Stone security. 21 is how you watch. Everybody turns into vampires anyway. And I already see how the movie ends. How it starts, how it begins, how it ends. Everyone is trying to eat off me and my account. Like this guy. He's irritating as fuck. What's up? He looked like this fucking dude that I know that I beat in chess. Cause chess is how you crack a card also. It's how you do fraud on the bank. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many different ways to like make money. Because money is actually like money is more or less a currency that runs through. Like I always have money. You know what I'm saying? It's a currency that runs through. You know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking English, so anybody that feel like this video is about them is not. And I'm speaking English, so yeah. Anyway, it's not hard to understand. But anyway, basically, yeah. So, long story short, like, you know, I have moments where I'm like, damn, how long gets my people go assist me? Because I have voices all fucking day. You know, but I'm like, how long is my people go assist me, you know, and paying my rent? Like, this shit, but I don't want to say that. I don't want Social Security to get all in my business. I don't want them to see my video and get all in my business. But like, how long if they go assist me and pay my rent, you know? And how long is just time? 24 hours on bidding. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, that's how you crack a card though. Even going to the store, you know, the transaction, it's like getting a birth certificate. You give them the money. No, they scan the item. That's like scanning a baby. You scan the item. Then, after you scan the item, you turn around and they press some numbers in. What that's doing is creating like time and saying when it happened. Then what they're doing is putting it in a bag, saying that the baby is a bag, the baby is worth a lot, and the baby is worth a bag. You know what I'm saying? The baby is money. Then they ask you if you want a receipt, but they supposed to just hand you a receipt, but that's like the birth certificate. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, but that's like the birth certificate though. You know what I'm saying? To the transaction, which comes after the baby. So how is the baby and the birth certificate tied in together in any way? They not. The baby, which is the product that was scanned, the baby is a product. And they try to turn us into a product. You know what I'm saying? Like off the movie The Matrix. Good. Hi. Yeah, so, alright. May I have a bunch of Newport 100? Yeah.
1278.
1278. Okay.
Try it again.
Oh, let me wipe it off. No, I don't want cash back. Okay.
Alright, there you go. Thank you.
Alright. May I have my receipt, please? Thank you. Okay, the receipt says $12.78. It don't have her name. They don't give you your receipt automatically though. KR Zash authorization code. This is good information for the video. App name USD US debit. App name USD. Ebit. Oh, that's Ebula. Yeah. That's my little planet that I made up with, that I came up with. Yeah. I forgot I had my own planet. Yeah, so yeah, you got some more police officers right here since I bought that. What it's doing is it creates a currency, it creates like a transaction, and like I become like a target because when you buy something from the store, the police get paid off the local tax. So basically what they're saying is now they have the right to be in my business because I'm in their business. You know why? Because it's a Fourth Amendment right. So that's the USD, like that's their store. Like they get paid through the local tax, but then they have to look and see who it is. And they have to see that I'm retarded or paranoid schizophrenic or whatever you want to call it. But all these motherfuckers is police, they the feds. You know what I'm saying? Because they supposed to be like, yo, they got something to do with the stars. Like, basically, I got my own fucking shit going on in my own head. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm hard to deal with. I'm hard to catch. You know what I'm saying? I'm like some whole other shit. I'm my own robot. So, they can't robot me. You feel me? But they try. They do their best. Like, I wasn't really supposed to buy them a box of cigarettes, but I did. You know what I'm saying? I bought it just because. You feel me? I'm steady seeing this motherfucker. Check his body type. Steady seeing that motherfucker. But you know what, though? I'm glad this video is this long. I'm glad the sun's shining that bright. And I'm glad that I'm not a robot. And that I am a robot at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, bro, it don't even matter, bro. It's a transaction. And we go post this up on our video. You know what I'm saying? And now y'all can see where we at and all that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Where the dope line at. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I be trying to figure out how long they willing to help me pay for my rent. But like, I know that I'm paying for it myself through a transaction, through like Voodoo, and like, you know what I'm saying? Cause they try to put Voodoo on the money cause I'm the money, but everybody's trying to eat off the plate. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody trying to eat off of my plate, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to allow them to, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm checking every transaction, bro. I know how to. They did it through calculus. They did it through school. They did it in school. That's when they made you think that was the teacher, and it wasn't the teacher. That's not the teacher at school, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look, this how I know, cause I can eat right now, and what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have to take a shit. So that's evidence right there that I don't have to eat to survive, to live. You know what I'm saying? But I'm being watched all the time. So if I don't eat, then that becomes a federal offense. You know what I'm saying? If I don't spend money on food, that becomes a federal offense. But if I, you know what I'm saying? If I don't spend money on food, that becomes a federal offense. But basically, it's a numbers game. You know what I'm saying? It's a numbers game. And by me knowing Arabic, I know how to count real good. And I be on the moon. I'm on moon time. Like, as Allah, bro, I be on the moon with it. I don't have nothing to do with the sun. The sun gonna do what it's gonna do anyway. But the sun is investigating people. You know what I'm saying? Me and the sun has a relationship. We have a bond. You know what I'm saying? I had to bond with the sun. And let the sun, because that's my ancestor. You know what I'm saying? The sun. That motherfucker an actor. Because the sun talk. The sun think. The sun think for people. That's how I get, it's a little message junkie in here, but that's how I get clearance. I have to scan my stuff, my items. And my father, he's supposed to be a Gemini, which means jinn in English. You see what I'm saying? And my mother, middle name is Maria, so it's a chapter in the Quran named Miriam. So I know I'm Allah, bro. I know I'm the Quran. I'm the whole Quran. So I already know I'm trying to help people. But not like bad. But basically, that's how you crack a card, though. But I am the bank. So feel free to contact me. Get in contact with me about anything related, bank related. But yeah, you know, as far as that's how you shoot a movie, though. As far as these barcodes and stuff goes, that's my cat, Veduce. You don't want to be in this video, do you? She sniffing at my phone because she don't like when I be on the phone and stuff. We don't like electronics over here. But so basically that's what's going on. And yeah, people do try to use my name, my social security number. But no, so basically, yeah, that's how you crack a card, though. Like, even like, it's called Paradise. That's even like the bank, even like the, I'm not trying to prove a point. I'm going to give people something. So, what else is it called? Like, yeah, the transaction that we just did, she had to scan it, then she had to put some numbers in. She didn't even want to give me a receipt. You know what I'm saying? So it's like an unspoken language. You know? That's like her saying she owns me. You know what I'm saying? It's like an unspoken language. It's like BDism in porn or something. You know? It's like something like that. It's like a sexual transaction or something. You know what I'm saying? But I'm finna get off here though. Cause I'm about to get off here because you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know what that is. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? But it's called time. That's how they try to time God. That's how they try to time me. Through time. The T is like saying, like, I'm not a Christian, I'm Muslim, but that's how they attack me. You know what I'm saying? Through time. So that's how I know I'm the bank. You know what I'm saying? So that's how all my transactions go through. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the bank. But yeah. So basically, that's what's going on. But I'm good, I'm chilling. Don't worry about me. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about me at all. I'm chilling. I should got you some more cat litter. I'm gonna get some more. Alright, so I'm gonna get up off here. And we will be alright. Me and my cat. But alright. I will speak to y'all later. You all have a wonderful day. And assalamu alaikum. Walaikum assalam. La ilaha illallah wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Yak na'budu wa yak nasta'in ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Alhamdulillah.